My management philosophy is really about looking for the right people and right technologies to do the job right. And it's not just do the job, but do it right. And the reason why I say that is many times we aren't, technology people aren't really sensitive to the price side of things. And, we're after chasing the tech and trying to use the latest and greatest. And many times that's not really what the business needs. We have to be very conscious of cost and implementation costs, equipment cost. So that's what got me started on looking around at PTZ cameras, because standard broadcast cameras are just too expensive. It really doesn't work well for opening up our technology to the wide audience of semi-pro entertainment and smaller venues. So that's where the journey started. And I've been asked to, how did I come across JVC? Just to show some of my age, I was familiar with JVC back when U-matic 3/4 inch was a thing. So I've just had long familiarity with the brand and the products, and so I started looking around and came across the JVC KY-PZ510. It's very rare that find a product that just basically has every feature that I'm looking for, and this one just happens to have everything. It has an ultra-wide lens. It's 4K, so I can stream 4K right out of the camera. I don't need any additional pieces. It's powered over Ethernet, so I literally have one cable connection into the device, and it's small and compact. So it really checked all the boxes on what I was looking for in a camera. It doesn't have all of the knobs and controls that you find on a broadcast camera. So you just have to understand how the different settings that are available to you can help you achieve the look that you want. So there are red and blue paint adjustments in the camera, and you also have tint and saturation controls. Then the black adjustments you use between the luminance and contrast controls. So by using all of those settings, you can get the look that matches your broadcast camera. Again, it just takes a little bit of time, and this is going from completely not knowing the camera. I literally pulled it out of the box, plugged it in, set it up. I didn't have any problem being able to match my broadcast cameras, and it also has the shutter in gain. So between those two settings, I was able to match the sensitivity to my broadcast cameras as well. So again, it's just understanding all those settings and how you use them. It's surprising how easily I could match the cameras once I played with them and understood how each of those controls worked. Whenever you look at lower cost devices, you're always wondering what concessions you have to make on quality. And that was probably the primary consideration when I started looking at the camera was, okay, will the image quality stand up to a broadcast camera? Because we would be side by side with broadcast. So, and we would be integrating the output of this multi-million-dollar truck next to our technology, and so we had to make sure that we can deliver that same quality of experience for them. So JVC was able to meet all of our requirements on the performance side of things. The lens was very good, sharp, edge to edge. The wide shots that we were getting, the lens was able to capture those wide angles with very low distortion, which was another huge benefit because you didn't have these images that were all warped and looked out of place, especially when you're next to a broadcast. So whatever you're seeing on our cameras look very much in keeping with what you saw on TV. It's rare that you have, the quality of the image, freedom of distortion, the colorimetry matched very well, so that the floor colors matched. The players didn't look like they, came from outer space and some were some odd shade. And that happens a lot in low-cost cameras. The primary colors might look right, but when you look at the skin tone of someone, they just don't look right. They look like they're sick, or they, and that was not the case here. You had, images that matched very well. I appreciate the effort that JVC put into making sure that the camera delivered that level of quality. PTZs have always been high on the desirable list just because they solve so many problems, especially when you have to factor in seat kills. Because anytime you put a big TV camera, that kills not just a couple of seats, it kills a block of seats. So yes, being able to put a PTZ in and attaching it to a wall or a post and not occupy a seat is a huge plus. You would not believe how going to a venue and talking to them and saying we're not going to be killing any seats just changes the entire negotiation process. In the past, it's been really hard to find cameras that you could tuck into small spaces to get alternate angles, or it's been very expensive to do that because miniature cameras would be costly, or if you did get let's say a miniature POV camera, it didn't have any PTZ movement, so you had to supplement that with a PTZ, and now you've taken this tiny little package and just globbed all these add-ons to make it functional. In sport, where you're at the mercy of what's going on the field, you have to be able to adjust to what's going on, and having the freedom to reframe your shots between actions, it just gives you a lot of flexibility. The camera has the built-in encoding, so I don't have to put an outboard piece of equipment to turn the video into a stream. It's all built in, so I go into the camera setup and I put in all the information that I need to put in for the stream, the destination, the format, or the resolution, all your typical things. The LP100 controller has an indicator that shows me when a camera is on and streaming, so it's really convenient. I don't have to go in and try to hunt and peck for a window to find it. I can just look at the controller. So it's really convenient because now I don't have to worry about multiple pieces of equipment and logging into different devices to set things up, which has always been a problem in the past. Is I had a camera that had one set of software, I had the encoder, had another set of software, and I'd have to be jumping back and forth to get those set up. Now I just go to one place. There are very few things that I wasn't able to do. So yeah, it's just it's really an amazing camera, and at the price point, it's just unbelievable. Being 1/4 the price for a complete package per camera versus any of the other options I was looking at really put it in a sweet spot where we can package our technology into something that can be implemented at a variety of installations and venues, from the smallest nightclubs up to large professional level stadiums. So again, it's just the right tool for the job. Also tried that with the RM LP100 controller. I wanted to control all of that remotely. The capability of the LP100 to control, hundreds of cameras, again, really appealed to me because now I can centralize the operation of many venues into one operation center. What really helps in these remote workflows is knowing that you can basically plug pieces together and they just work. When you're dealing with the technical details of video and streaming, some of these tiny little details can basically just crash your entire workflow. So again, just having the comfort of knowing that you can plug and play something really does improve the likelihood of success and give you the confidence that you can go out and do these one-of-a-kind events and have the confidence that you'll get what you need. So again, it's just the array of features that the JVC lineup between the camera and the remote controller just had all of the features that I was looking for. So yeah, I really see a lot of potential. And I mean, when you really think about it, they're really almost unlimited potential in it because, some of these cameras are so small and compact, you can put them almost anywhere, where you couldn't really consider it with a regular camera. This is a $3,000 camera that can be put side by side to TV cameras that cost tens of thousands of dollars. And it's really amazing that the quality and features that are available in this tiny package. And that's what really sets this the PZ510 apart from any of the other products that I've looked at. The array of features and quality is just unmatched.